Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here, basically, we are talking about one of the topic that is city creation. This comes under the solution basically of the global warming. Here, basically, we already talked about 200 people errors. That basically we told that basically this is actually one movie, and this movie basically name you can give as a 200 people's error. So like this, basically, you can give right. That each and everything basically you have told. Like this basically each and everything basically you have told. Then basically you told that basically 20 percentage error basically is also there, and you told that basically 20 percentage education basically error is also there basically. In this basically one of the person told that assume that basically uh, text box city equal to 1000 cities. Then into the DS basically. Assume that basically from 1000 cities, 100 city basically ended. 100 city ended. Anything is going to affect basically. Then basically one of the person told that mostly basically might get effect. Reason is words are equal to cities. So for example, you might type any word basically which is basically already ended. Which word basically is already ended. Word means the city equal to word, right? Basically, 100 city ended. So in this situation, basically, what are the things going to happen? Somebody basically might have verified this also basically. The text box equal to really the 1000 cities or not basically. He might have verified that also basically that if we are finishing few cities, then basically what are the things going to happen in internet basically, and in the process of data processing, that is the vegetable creation, foods creation, anything is going to affect or not basically. So that was basically the dangerous thing basically need to verify basically. Then one of the person told that basically might be possible that there might get some error basically, because the text box basically which you are writing that word basically, that time basically the power supply will understand that word, or basically it will uh, display you the certain totally different words basically. That need to check actually. That actually practically things only basically, when you do the practical thing basically, that time also only basically you can do. So this also comes to the 200 error basically. So this you need to check the practically basically, that how basically the uh, around 100 city basically where it gets sent basically. If you basically and few cities also, then also you can do the verification basically. But that verification is going to affect to the entire software industry basically. Actually was supposed, this was supposed to do verify long before actually. So then basically how to verify that basically. But this was supposed to verify actually what are the things going to happen. For example, few city gets and basically then this would be verify risk basically. But if verify, if we, one person is thinking long term basically, then he should verify the things basically. And mostly basically if the normal person can think up to that level, then basically it was basically long before this might have thought basically. Before creation the things basically, before creating the text box equal to 1000 city, that might have verified that text box equal to 1000 city, and text box energy equal to 1000 cities, text box energy equal to 900 cities, text box energy equal to one city, text box energy equal to 500 cities. Like this basically lots of verification was supposed to happen virtually basically. That was basically in the energy side basically. So that basically in future basically if the changes have, if basically we, if basically by chance basically few cities also get sent, then also is anything is going to get effect or not basically going to effect. Mostly basically few people basically might be telling that basically it will get effect. Otherwise basically why you created the 4 crore word city basically? Why you created that basically? You basically should able to process each and every word basically. That's why for 4 crore words basically why you have created that. That means you have created, that means some process basically might be happening, that's why only created. That means basically some effect. Otherwise basically in one city only entire word basically is not supposed to dump 4 crore word. But that 4 crore word basically will not in one city basically 900 crore people can stay. No, they can't stay in basically. They can't stay in basically 900 crore people basically can't stay in one city. Same way this is same way 4 crore word basically can't adjust in one city. For that basically you have to create the multiple cities. Here basically we have taken the example of 1000 city equal to text box and 1000 cities equal to combo box, 1000 city equal to checkbox, 1000 city equals to buttons, 1000 city equals to radio button, 1000 city is equal to each and every object basically which exists in the system basically. And lots of people says that basically these all things basically are created in C++. The text box thing and the text box gets merged with that 1000 city energy data, and if the power comes then only basically the text box get display. These all things basically are done in the C++ basically. Or basically it might be done in some Pascal basically. Because before Microsoft basically the Pascal and was there, COBOL was there, they all basically were there. Lots of people say that entire Microsoft is created from one software, that is Pascal. Lots of people says basically this comes like that, Microsoft.dll. So that comes to Microsoft.dll basically. That people says basically whether this is correct or basically not correct basically, that need to check basically. So like this basically 20% error basically is there in the education, and then basically somebody is verifying, and in this basically 200 people also error is there na basically. So 300 people also basically are educated, so this also joins the 20% error basically. How they are going to solve basically, that basically is issue basically. Few people says that they will kill you, they might kill 200 people. Few people says that basically they will they will create as a lesson. That see basically that 200 people, they basically was fighting with the system basically, and see basically their condition basically. See that person which is going, see his condition basically. They were fighting with the system basically. See his condition. So see basically that 200 people's condition. That actually few people will say basically. Like this basically might be possible basically, but few people basically say that yeah basically instead of creating this type of issue, we will solve the issue, that would be better basically. Otherwise that 200 people will create problem in future basically. 200 people basically will create problem in future basically. 200 people will create problem in future. So that type of things basically are also there basically. That type of things basically are also there. So basically one of the person told that here basically actually we are talking about the 11 parts, but before that basically we were supposed to discuss this whole thing basically. That's why we have discussed. The reason is why 11 parts basically has done, that you have to discuss now basically. Reason might be then without any reason anybody creates the part, creates any parts basically, 11 parts. No, nobody creates. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit detail about the 11 parts, why they have divided.